So you're thinking of moving to Atlanta, Georgia, and you're wondering if it's as affordable as it looks. Well, I'm going to cover all the expenses and some will catch you off guard. If that's information you want, then keep watching. Hey, my name is Stefanie Davis, and in this video, we're going to be covering the cost of buying or renting a home, gas, groceries, utilities, and medical care. If you want to know everything there is about living, working, eating, sleeping, and playing here in the Atlanta area, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you know each time we make a new video. We are honestly getting contacted every day by people moving or relocating here, and we absolutely love it. If you're thinking of moving anywhere near the Atlanta area, make sure to give us a call or shoot us a text and send us an email because we've got your back while moving to the Atlanta, Georgia area. We're going to be breaking down the cost of living in Atlanta, Georgia. And I need you to stay tuned until the end because there are two things that are going to be unexpected costs when you move here. And I've got a bonus tip for you of what you need to know before moving here. The Peach State ranks at number 18 for one of the most affordable states to live in the nation. So let's talk home prices. The average home in Atlanta is $293,000 and the national average is $320,000, 60.67% lower than the national average. If you want to rent a home or an apartment, the averages are going to run $1,300 to $1,700 depending on the area and number of bedrooms. And the national average for a one bedroom is $1,588, so rent is about 76.7% lower in Georgia. Later, I'll be showing a map that displays the cost of living in the surrounding areas of Atlanta. The median household income here is $71,742. You work hard for your money and you want to be able to enjoy it. The average cost of a meal here for a couple is right around $50, and for a single person to eat out, it's about $12. Now, this isn't taken into account for a beer or a cocktail, so of course that'll cost you a little more. Now, if you plan on cooking at home, the groceries here are below the national average, with a typical person spending roughly $330 monthly. Healthcare here is above the national average due to our high number of uninsured persons and our high obesity rate. However, we do have 7 of the best hospitals in the U.S. located right here in Georgia. Now, taxes. We do have a sales tax, and it ranges from 4 to 9% depending on how close you are to the city. Income tax is 1 to 6% based upon your tax bracket, and property tax is lower than the national average by about $800, so it comes in around $1,700 annually. Now, utilities. Yeah, unfortunately here the utilities are higher than the national average, but they are lower than Alabama and South Carolina. And the summer months call for that AC to be working hard, and then we have thin skin, so any cold bursts around in the wintertime and you'll want to turn up the heat. So there will be some fluctuation in those months. You're looking to spend around $150 a month, but that does include your water, sewer, electricity, and gas, but not the internet. For the internet, you're going to pay around $50 monthly. Okay, how do you get to work? We have MARTA, but it's not well organized, so most people drive to work. The average gas prices are $1.75 to $2.30. I find it for about $2.05, but it is December 2020, so whenever you're watching this, it could change. Just comment below and I'll let you know the current prices. All right, I want to give you an understanding of the Atlanta metro because when you think of Atlanta, you think of downtown, and there are so many suburbs and sub-cities outside of that people live in and work right in those towns, or they commute to work downtown. All right, we're going to jump to the map I was telling you about, and then we're going to talk about those surprise costs and my pro tip for you afterwards. All right, guys, so this is a cost of living by county for the state of Georgia. You're going to notice a couple of different colors. Down here on our legend, it explains that the brighter the pink, the higher than the state average, and the darker the green, the lower than the state average. So green is, you can stretch your dollar a little farther, and the bright pink means you have to reach a little deeper into your pockets. Right here is going to be Fulton County. This is where Atlanta's at, and if you can imagine a circle encasing Fulton County, that's going to be 285, and then we're going to have 3 major interstates that are going to cross through this area. One being 75, that's going to run north to south, I-85 also north to south, and then I-20 that's going to run east to west. Anything outside of 285 is going to be considered the Atlanta metro area. That's where I was talking about the suburbs and the sub-cities. When you start getting out in this area, your cost of home is going to go down, and then the distance from your neighbor is going to go up. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper in here. This brighter pink is going to be Cobb County. It's going to have a higher population density, and the homes here are going to run about $288,000. Here's a picture of a home now. You can see that this is going to be a more established community than some other areas. Very nice homes, very nice schools. And then moving over here to Paulding County, which is also a commute to Atlanta if need be, or area counties where a lot of people work, such as Cobb or Douglas, and even within Paulding County. You can get to downtown Atlanta by 278. Out here, the homes are going to average around $255,000. That's an up-and-coming community that's displayed steady growth throughout the years. There's a lot of nice communities out here, especially in the north and the south end, that is going to have some new construction, really geared towards families, with some amenities and things like that. Here's a picture of a home now. As you can see, you're going to have a little bit more distance between you and your neighbor. All right, going down south, this is going to be Douglas County. Right off of I-20. It's going to be about a 20 to 45 minute commute to downtown, depending upon the time of day that you leave. And the homes here are going to be about $227,000. Here's a picture of a home in the county for that price range. As you can see, once again, you're going to have distance from neighbors, some nice amenities in a lot of the neighborhoods, and of course some gorgeous parks out here in this area. If you move on further west, we're going to have Haralson County, which is right here. It's a wonderful little community. Now, I'm telling you, if you want some distance between you and your neighbor, this is where you need to go. Acreage is a lot less expensive out here. The price of home per square foot is going to be a lot less. It's around $190,000. Here's a picture of a home. It's not the best, but it'll show you. I mean, this has got 3 acres with it at $190,000. It's a very nice community. It's right off of 20 runs through it. So you can still easily commute out here to Atlanta if need be. Now, it's not going to be a 20-minute ride. It's going to be anywhere from 45 minutes to a little over an hour, depending upon the time of day that you leave to commute. Okay, guys. So one of the unexpected costs here is going to deal with transportation. We spend a lot of time in our vehicles. A round trip is about 62 miles on average. So over your lifetime of working here, over 1 year is going to be spent in your car. Now, this means we do have a lot of accidents due to the amount of traffic, and this does drive up the cost of auto insurance and puts us slightly above the national average. Also, get a vehicle that you can use for commuting that is good on gas mileage and maintenance, and leave your gas hog just for the weekends. The second thing that can be shocking here is the cost of running the AC. A lot of homes outside of Atlanta in the $200,000 price range usually still have the old R22 unit that's obsolete and usually way too small for the size of the home, so it struggles to try to keep up with their cooling demands. You will end up updating or upgrading your unit so that it runs more efficiently, and in turn, it'll start cutting down those utility costs over time. Now for the pro tip. Atlanta, Georgia is the 9th largest city in the nation, and we have the 4th fastest growing metro area. Georgia has already increased its population by over 40% in the last 2 years, with over 500 people moving here daily. We're projected to reach 3 million people by 2050. We have 57 colleges and universities, and we are home to 21 Fortune 500 companies and 30 Fortune 1000 companies. The movie industry is blossoming, and we have become the Hollywood of the South. Now, what this means is jobs, growth for the future generations. I get asked all the time, if now is the time to invest. Well, judging by all the information I've shared and knowing we are already in a housing crunch due to high demand and low inventory in the housing market, what would you say? Comment below your thoughts, and if you want to know more information on living in Atlanta, Georgia, be sure to check out this video about pros and cons of calling the Peach State home. And like I said, reach out to me anytime and I can answer your questions about moving or relocating to the Atlanta, Georgia area. I'd love to help you find your ideal spot to call home.